Mary, thank you. And now at 11, a South Florida stop for President Barack Obama. Tonight, the president attended a pair of intimate fundraisers, and tomorrow he will be touring the National Hurricane Center. CBS 4's Ted Scouten reports.
It's part two of the president's South Florida visit, the National Hurricane Center.
He felt like he should just go ahead and travel to the National Hurricane Center, where he could get an in-person briefing on the expected forecast for the hurricane season.
President Barack Obama is expected to talk about climate change and how it and rising sea levels will affect the strength of storms and flooding. It's a topic he's already hit on during two fundraisers. The president stopped by two homes in Coconut Grove for high-dollar intimate gatherings. He met with a total of 90 people, each paid up to $33,000 to spend time with the commander-in-chief.
I work with low-income students.
Kayer Shaw was invited. He's an assistant high school principal.
He talked about immigration. He talked about great policies. He talked about what's going on in Congress right now. It was just very candid.
South Florida is very fertile ground for presidential candidates. In all, the president raised up to $3 million on this trip.
Money is the mother's milk of politics, and I think what makes it even more interesting in this particular cycle, in spite of the fact that candidates have been coming here for years, is that we now have two presidential candidates from South Florida.
Fernand Amati is a political analyst. He said South Florida will hold even more significance in this presidential election cycle. Announced Republican candidate Senator Marco Rubio is from here, so is likely contender former Governor Jeb Bush.
I've sat across the table from many presidents.
Hillary Clinton already has 2 days of fundraisers here beginning Thursday, 2 events in Miami and another in Parkland on Friday.
Both Hillary Clinton and former President Clinton have been raising funds in South Florida for well over 30 years now, so it's an area that they keep coming back to. Again, it's an area in the country that is a donor-rich area where a lot of campaign contributions come from.
The president's tour of the National Hurricane Center begins at 10:40 in the morning. After that, he will head back to Washington. He's expected to leave here around 3. In West Miami-Dade, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News Tonight.
And new details tonight on the bounce house.